Facts about nature's wonders that will take your breath away. 1. Armadillos are bulletproof. There have been numerous reports that if you shoot an armadillo, the bullet will ricochet off the animal's armor and instead, hit the shooter. When a man in Texas pulled out his .38 revolver and fired 3 shots at an armadillo, the bullet wound up hitting the man in the face, resulting in him needing to have his jaw wired shut. Long story short, please don't try to test this one at home. 2. More than 200 viruses can result in a cold. There are more than 200 different viruses that can cause symptoms of the common cold. These upper respiratory infections are usually due to a rhinovirus, but coronaviruses, adenoviruses, and enteroviruses can all result in the common cold, as well. The average adult gets 2 to 4 colds a year, which isn't too bad considering all the different viruses your body has to fight off to maintain that statistic. 3. Caffeine is a natural pesticide. Caffeine, which is found in tea leaves, guarana berries, cola nuts, and, of course, coffee beans, acts as a natural pesticide. It overloads the nervous systems of insects that try to eat the plants containing caffeine, paralyzing and even killing them before they can do too much damage. It affects human central nervous systems too, but for us, it merely acts as a stimulant. 4. Women blink more often than men. According to a study from the Functional Anatomy Research Center in Milan, women blink an average of 19 times a minute, whereas men blink only 11 times a minute. And now you know the cards as stacked against women in staring contests. 5. Mars has the solar system's biggest volcano. At 13.6 miles high and 370 miles wide, Olympus Mons on Mars' western hemisphere is the largest volcano in our solar system. It's unknown whether this volcano is still active. But what we do know is that Olympus Mons was able to grow so big because Mars, unlike Earth, has no shifting tectonic plates, so the mountain simply sits over a hot spot that gives it a constant supply of lava. 6. Happy guinea pigs pop like popcorn. When a guinea pig, particularly a baby guinea pig, gets excited, it just can't hold that feeling in. It pushes off from all 4 feet and hops straight up in the air, looking like a kernel of popcorn in a microwave. Guinea pigs aren't the only animals that popcorn, as this behavior is called. Gazelles will do something similar to ward off predators, and even horses have been known to popcorn on occasion. 7. Humans eat only 200 types of plants. Scientists estimate that there are about 400,000 different species of plants on Earth. It's much harder to estimate how many of them are edible, but figures range from 80,000 to a whopping 300,000. But, in all the cultures across the world combined, we eat only 200 of those edible plants. Amazingly, about 50% of the plant calories we do eat come from just 3 species: rice, wheat, and maize, corn. 8. Your femur is stronger than concrete. Your femur, which is your thigh bone, is the largest and strongest bone in your body. Pound for pound, a human femur can withstand 4 times as much pressure as the same amount of concrete because of the bone structure and density. Again, this is not something worth trying at home. 9. Sloths only poop once a week. Everything about sloths is slow, including their metabolisms. The average adult sloth poops once every 5 to 7 days, and when it does, it can expel 1/3 of its own body weight. Unfortunately, these tree dwellers have to come down to the ground in order to defecate, which saps their energy and leaves them vulnerable to predators. About half of all sloth deaths occur during their once-a-week defecation. 10. Black holes aren't actually black. At the heart of a black hole is something called a gravitational singularity, which is a mass so dense that it creates gravity too strong for even light to escape, i.e. the black part of black hole. However, quantum physics actually predicts that black holes, particularly small ones, do emit some observable radiation, including visible light. This is called Hawking radiation, after astrophysicist Dr. Stephen Hawking, and it slowly drains the black holes of their mass and energy.